Villalovos.
She was here last year.
I am so excited right now, you guys. This is my 20th convention, and I promise you, I am more excited today than I've ever been. Our future is so bright. I remember 20 years ago, my first event I came, and I had decided I was going to quit the business right away. I thought everybody was so weird. And somehow my upline got me to come to a meeting anyway, and I came to the convention center and I thought, oh my gosh, they're so weird, the whoosh, and they're like, bam, bam, family, oi, oi, penny, oi. So dorky, and then my friend was like, oh, I saved you a seat up in the front, so we came to the front row, and they were like, we got Mozone, yes we do, we got Mozone, how about you? And there was a guy with a big flag and a teal shirt that said like New Legends or something. I'm like, they're such dorks. And that was Sean Villalovos, my husband, the first time I met him. Then these great leaders started to speak, and something sunk into my mind, into my heart, that this is the place I'm meant to be. And I could see in my mind my little 9-year-old sister at my home in Montana, back home in Montana, digging through couch cushions to try to find change to go to the store to buy my little twin brother and sister baby's milk. And I knew that this was going to change my family's life forever. And I'm so grateful. Thank God for WFG. I've been asked to speak today about Team Over Me. I think that because this team right here in the red is probably the best at Team Over Me. We have a code of honor that says mission first, team second, self last. Mission being do what's right 100% of the time for the clients. Team comes second. And of course, self is your commission, and those things last. But I believe if you help enough people get ahead financially, you're going to get ahead financially. What's best for the team is always going to be eventually what's best for you. And so I love it. Team Over Me means that you are giving that nobility exchange to your leaders, that whenever my leaders call a run or call a shot, I'm the first one to back them up. The home office asks, WFG is our team, isn't it? And if they ask me, if home office asks me to do any type of committee or event or speak anything I can do for any of these people in the front row, they know that I'll do whatever I can to help them because of all that WFG has done for me. It means about, caring for your team. That you treat them not necessarily equally, but you treat them right and you treat them fair, and that you don't give up on them. They should be like your family. Any women in the room? There was some women power earlier with the soccer coach. Any of you guys have a baby? Give birth before? I've done it 4 times. And it's painful every single time. But I remember the first baby I had, it was like 19-hour labor, and they were saying push, and I felt like my eyeballs were gonna pop out of my head. And it hurt so much, but then they give you that little baby, and you forget all about the pain, and you just love them so much. It's the same thing almost giving birth to a new leader. It's painful, those new recruits are painful, you're like begging them, and oh my gosh. But then when they become a leader, because of all the service and all the, what you've done for them, you've grown to love them. And you don't give up on your family. It's like a little baby. If you have a little baby that you're trying to teach how to walk, and the baby keeps falling down, you're like, stupid baby. Just let him crawl. You don't give up on him. Or a teenager. Anybody have teenagers? My oldest is about to go into high school this year, and even the best teenager is at least a little bit sassy. And then, of course, worst case scenario, they lost their mind completely. But you don't feel like, that's it. I'm over it. Forget about it. I'm done. No, you never give up on us. You gotta love your team. I love the examples that we have. Rich Tholley just created a new 20-year business plan. They asked him when he's going to retire, he said, don't ask me again, I'm going to die on the job. Why does he do that? Because of you, the team. It's Team Over Me. I love it. I was in the office just this week, and I had a lot going on, trying to get ready for this event. And I was in the office, I had to leave, and my team said, we gotta go. So let me just make these 3 more phone calls for my direct Desiree, who was in dialysis at the time. And she's like, you do it because you love the team. I didn't care about the maybe client that would come from it or the recruit that would come for it. I just wanted Desiree to have the feeling of excitement of having a guest coming next Saturday at 3 p.m. You work hard for your team. So my favorite part about the business, I know I love helping families and seeing the difference across the kitchen table of bringing hope and peace of mind and relieving pressure and maybe bringing that family closer together. But my favorite part is having my teammates walk across the stage or Cash getting that $1 million ring on his finger. I love it. I love every part of this business, but that's my favorite. In our team Instagram, it's at Team Evolution 01, and we have a dream of the week, of a dream that came true of our teammates, and we've had where spouse gets to stay home with their kids, or their kids are going to a private school, or they just bought their mom a car, or dream trips, or one person because he just was able to extend his family and be able to adopt a family because of what WFG did for him. I love that part of our business. I love it. I love every part of it. I love our leadership. I love what we stand for. I love what we do for the consumer. I've been in love with this business. I couldn't do anything else. But no matter how good the team is, no matter how good the leadership is, you still got to do it. It's still up to us, right? I gave a book to my leadership, to Jeff and to some others recently. It was like all the greatest speeches of all time. And I have my favorite speeches like Martin Luther King or maybe JFK. But one of my favorite speeches is from Snoop Dogg. Anybody know Snoop Dogg? He got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he gave this speech, and he was thanking different people, and he's like, but you know what I need to thank? I need to thank me. He's like, good job, me. He's like, Snoop Dogg, you're a bad mofo. He's like, thank you for staying in the studio late every night. Thank you for not quitting. And I can relate to that because I'll have these magical moments because of WFG. And there's two of you. There's the guy or gal that is, and the guy or gal that is to be, and is meant to be. And I remember that first gal, when I walked in this business at 22 years old, who was too scared to even make a phone call, that I'd sit there and stare at a top 25 and not want to pick up the phone. Or when I did my first recruiting interview and I was shaking so hard that Johnson just grabbed the paper and just took over. I was too scared to come up on stage. I'd have to go to the bathroom and get sick each time. But I thank me every time I have one of those magic moments that I was staying late in the office every night, that I was working harder than I ever had in my life. I'm so grateful that I didn't quit. Magic moments like my daughter was going to school and she was really little, but she had these learning problems. And so she was getting frustrated, teachers were getting frustrated. And she came home one day and she said, Mom, I have an idea, maybe we could get a doctor that could take out my heart and maybe take out your heart or someone else and switch them so that I could be good. It broke my heart. But I'll have these moments where she'll perform or she has straight A's and I'll be, thank goodness, good job, you didn't quit. Good job, old Jamie. Or maybe it's just sitting and cuddling with my spouse in a hammock in Tahiti. Or when Sean's mom recently told us she has cancer. I said, oh, thank goodness you didn't quit. Good job. You didn't quit. When everybody else did. Or when Dad's couldn't work anymore. I said, don't worry about it. We got it. Or holding those babies in Africa and just hugging them. I said, good job. You didn't quit like everybody else. And you worked hard. So grateful for this business. I want to tell you, this is a new era. There's nothing that any of the leaders that have come up here, there's nothing that they have that you don't already have in you. We want you up here. Your family deserves to win too, and you can. You have everything that it takes to win. I promise you. I promise you, you already have it in you. You just have to get after it. Right now is the time. There's been no better time in the history of our company, or in this industry, or in this marketplace. People need us. If you don't go into their home, no one's coming behind you to help that family. Get out of your own way and just go out and serve and love people. There is no such thing as a self-made millionaire, only a team-made millionaire. Recently a leader came and said, he asked his upline leader, he said, now I know you're making it and I'm kind of taking off, but you're doing so well. What can I expect from you in overlapping leadership? What can I expect from you? He said, nothing. I've already made it. And so I say, you know, thanks for getting me there, but peace out. I know that I'm successful because of all of those guys staying late, 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes missing birthday parties, basketball games of their kids, paying the price. When you get to the top, you have a great view, but you're supposed to turn around and pull the others up behind you. I want to challenge my team to always be team over me. That everyone in this room, if they need anything, you're going to be there. There's no cross recruiting, no soliciting of other teams. This is the best team in the company, and we're starting in the country, and we are stronger together. It's team over me, and the team